Hello, my name is Jerome Chambers and I'd like to go through a short video explaining to you how to do the personal reflection task. Basically it involves two statements that the students write year 1 and year 2. Notice that year 2 needs a vocational career focus. If you could download this particular booklet from the PDST website, the address is shown underneath, and this particular writing frame for year 1 and another one from year 2, the rest of the video will make a lot more sense if you could download those, have a quick read of them and come back to this video. The booklet explains for the student, the teacher, anyone else interested, exactly what the personal reflection task is about. I would suggest you download this, put a copy in each student's folder, copy on the LCA notice board, maybe a copy for parents, employers, what you think yourself. It basically goes through how to do the personal reflection task. Explains what's involved, that it's about writing about experiences that matter. 5 points there explain the different parts to it. Give it a name, your expectations, and so on. Notice lots of I statements. The idea then to discuss the reflection with somebody, get feedback, and you become better at your reflection. To prepare for it, there's some ideas for year 1. There might be a particular module that the student enjoyed. Each module has reflection built in, so students will already have lots of reflections about their modules. I found that at the end of the first task interview, the students will have lots of reflections. Maybe some activity out of school. Lots of ideas there for year 1. As I said, year 2 has that vocational focus, but maybe work experience or some visitor or something that made a lot of impact on the student about planning for their career. There's the format. As you can see, there's a starting point, a middle, and the future. The writing frames help the students to think about and just to put some concrete examples down. So, as you can see from this, there's some graphics in it and some ideas on how to. I would ask students, well, do they notice anything about this? And eventually you'll see that this circle is bigger than this one because it's more about how it affected me. 40% for year 1, 60% year 2. A graphic here, just the idea of getting feedback. Some ideas from the examination point of view. Typing is better, grammar is marked, copying is investigated, and so on. And it's all about practice, practice, practice. Some ideas there, their marking scheme, and some advice underneath about getting somebody to reflect on your reflections. Okay, to start, some prompt questions there. Why did I do LCA? What concerns did I have? How was it going to help? And an idea of approximately the amount of words, because some will find it difficult for writing. Pick out 2 experiences. Okay, let's go through them. So talk about before. How did the experience go? How did I feel? Notice lots of I statements. During, what went on? Students will find it difficult to record, so maybe they could use their phone to record, take pictures, take videos of the experience, and that might help them to write about it. They can't use those, they can't be sent to the SEC, but they can use them to help them in the writing up. How do I feel now, after the experience? How has it affected me? Do I know more about my strengths and weaknesses? And is it any good for me for the future? So in this case, is it any good for me for year 2 of LCA? And am I going to make some plans for year 2? Summarise it. There's some prompt questions there to summarise it. What have I found out about myself, and so on. How has it helped me? And my plans for next year. So just in case, this particular booklet cannot be submitted to the SEC, but the booklet will help you to write out your reflection. Year 2. Again, you might use this just, can you spot the difference? There's some differences here because it's about career focus. Everything else is pretty much the same. This resource might help students to focus on where am I going next year. In their career module, they will already have discussed this and gone through some key assignments with their careers teacher, so they can use those reflections in this particular part. Again, some ideas for it. It could be a good work experience that a student found beneficial, or a particular visitor to the class, or a visit out. Again, the marking scheme, and you can see there the different parts and what's important in different parts of it. The starting point for year 2 a little bit different, and the summary is a little bit different. Again, but as I said, it's all about the career and vocational plan and plans for the future. If you need to contact me, there's my email, and you'll get lots more resources on the ELCANA website and the PTSD website to help your students on this particular task. Thank you.